Today, as all of you know, beginning from last week and today, as the world leaders descend on New York to participate in the United Nations 66 session, you know, I, as from Southern Sudan and others, we really feel blessed because one of those participants is the leader of the Republic of South Sudan. Think about that in a minute. It's just so wonderful to us, we South Sudanese, that we're going to have our leader, our own leader, for the first time, that will represent, and somebody will introduce him today. His Excellency Salva Kiir Mayardit, he will be introduced. And it will be said, ladies and gentlemen, welcome the President of the Republic of South Sudan. That is wonderful. That in itself is a wonderful. It's a wonderful feeling for us. It's really, really something that we never thought it would come. But let me take you back a little bit. How this came about, the independence of South Sudan. It took toll on many people such as me, Michael, Peter, Dr. Luca Byung, and so many others from South Sudan. It took toll on us. And so let me just maybe give you a little detail on my personal life story. It happened when the government of Sudan, the regime in the north, declared war on its own citizens. And they go to attack village after village, killing young men, abducting girls to become their concubine in the north, raping women, looted all of our properties, staging what is called a scorched earth policy, killing anything alive and destroy whatever they have so that they can starve to death. But they didn't yet get to my village until 1987 when I was a little boy. I was about 12 years old. My village was attacked in the middle of the night, and we fled. From there, this is when I was separated from my family, took care of myself. Myself and other boys, we kind of meet each other on the way as we were going toward Ethiopia. We were told that Ethiopia is where you can get relative fees. And brothers and sisters, on our way, it was just terrible. There was nothing to eat. The situation at the time, as we were going from our villages to Ethiopia, it took us about 3 months to get there on barefoot. Being beaten on the way, killed by all these government troops and militias. Some of us were reduced to where we can chew grass like a cow because we had nothing to eat. Chewing a grass called abar and a pie so that you can swallow its juices so that you stay alive. Some of us died because of starvation and thirst. Others drank human urine so that you stay alive. And you add mud so that your throat can be a little bit wet. Some were attacked by wild animals such as hyenas and lions, crocodiles. When we were crossing rivers, we got to Ethiopia and we stayed there. A group of young boys together, 50 as a family. Diseases such as cholera and typhoid and malaria and whooping cough, killing boys every day. I remember in our own group, 2 or 3 boys dying every day. We can take their bodies so that we can bury them, so that we can give our brothers dignity. When we come back tomorrow, the bodies of some more, we could find the bodies of those we buried yesterday eaten by hyenas or other wild animal at night. That was a very graphic part of our life story. But we kept going. So young boys, we became about 27,000 so far, girls and boys and some adults. We were again driven back to Southern Sudan by the Ethiopian rebel that took over the country. On our way back to Southern Sudan, we're being bombed by the regime in the north, bringing Russian made aircraft call Antonov and bomb us twice every day, killing some boys. Myself, other boys here, now we survived, and eventually until we got to another country called Kenya. In Kenya, this is where we start to learn. At the age of 17, this is when I start to learn A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3. Never been to any school of any kind. Until I was fortunate, plus other boys, Michael and Peter, we were resettled in the United States of America, where we can go to schools, get our degrees, and again, return back to help our people back in Africa. And this is why Dr. Karina will be talking about that I built a medical clinic. It's because I knew people are back there in Africa, and it's my duty to help my people. But ladies and gentlemen, if you think what I'm telling you is very horrific and inhumane, but let me tell you, the same atrocities and same inhumane treatment is still going on today as we speak. The prime example of that place is a part of Southern Sudan. Many people say, well, Southern Sudan is now independent. No, we are not. Abyei is still under control of the enemy. And what I would say, under the control of the regime. And right now, as we speak, there is nobody that belonged to that area of Abyei is in Abyei now. Why? Because they were, the area was invaded and driven out of their own territories, and nobody from Abyei is in Abyei now. And during the process, women kill again, young men kill, and whatever they had or whatever they owned was looted. It's still going on now in Abyei. But also, I want to also mention that the same atrocities that were committed on the people of Southern Sudan has now been committed again in Darfur, in Kordofan, in Blue Nile. But here we are. It's very ironic, really, when we say that we are here to support or to help those who need help. But it is taking place as we watch. Some people say, well, it's not on my watch. Others say, never again. And I always ask my brothers, Jewish, when they say it will never again. I ask them, where was never again when we are being subjugated and killed in Southern Sudan, and killed in Darfur, killed in Abyei, killed in Blue Nile, killed in Kordofan? Where is the never again? Where? Or what are we doing today? And many people being killed. So are we going to adopt the police program, police action where they convict people after the crime has been committed? So we're going to come back to Abyei later and Southern Kordofan and Blue Nile and Darfur after many people lost their life? Today, I'm asking you as brothers and sisters in the fights against injustice and atrocities, please join with us. Join with us. Same atrocities that led us to be called a lost boy today is taking place in Abyei, Darfur, Kordofan, and Blue Nile. I want to ask that if there is a way we can do that, that will be wonderful. My dream is that, of course, which is our dream, is that I would like to have South Sudan, that the will of the people and the right of individual are not curtailed. My dream is actually to make sure that there is peace in that area, that we can enjoy our life, and then to be able to live as a family, as a one family. My dream is that let's work hard to see South Sudan, Abyei, Kordofan, Blue Nile, so that there will be no longer lost boys and lost girls. Thank you very much.